my shoes, I still flow. Real dope, penetrate my target like a steel toe. Contemplating different ways to build more. I'm peeled low, cause the people steady profiling. Taking flight without a co-pilot. Face the judge with no co-defender. Stacking up, ain't worried about public pretenders. I'm like, fuck the agendas. We keep puffing tremendous. We kicking doors off the fucking hinges. That's how it is when you front the trenches. Late nights in black hoodies, looking for packs of cookies. Hit a hype, then get back to my jigs beat. I lay low. Can't forget what I came for. I'm able to approach from a whole different angle. For that I'm grateful. Keep a steady pace flow, can't get ahead of me. Most of the time I'm my own worst enemy. I guess I'm trying to make the best of life with this lemon tree. Everything is everything, let it live and let it be. Balance out the good and negative energy. Focused on resolutions, not the shit that's stressing me. Smoking festively, chefing up ill recipes. Breaking bread with the people till we reach financial equity. Been a long time, gotta bring it back home. I'm with the city anywhere that I roam or that I've flown. Hold the ground that you tried on, the beat that you rhyme on. Suffocated, lead that shit, life is like a python.
And yes, here we are, Espresso Sesh, episode 120 with Watershed here in the house. Welcome, guys.
What's up?
All
Thanks
right.
for having us, Nino.
A pleasure, a pleasure. All right, guys. So we got Professa Gabel,
Yeah.
McStravick. Yeah, sorry, I'm Italian, you guys. We got Monk HTS and MC Pauze.
What's up?
What's up, guys? Welcome to BFF, Best Frequencies Forever. How you guys doing today?
Good. How about
Chilling,
you, man?
man.
We chilling.
Chilling too, chilling. Getting this shit together. Okay, cool. So here we are, you guys, with a fresh new release. Equipto and Brycon present the Watershed.
That's the album, man.
That's the album. Okay, so this is something that started like the two of them. They are not here today, but you know they are like here.
They're just
in
presenting
spirit.
it. That's it. They
That-
just present it and they're done.
They are done. Yes, yeah. And you guys, so started from a duo. Now it's a band. It's a group. It's like a little collective.
Like
let's
a
say, you know.
collective, more so.
Yeah, so you guys are like 6, 8 people around. No, 4, 2, 6, 7.
About seven.
Seven,
right
yeah.
now, right?
Yeah.
7 people. Yeah.
So sharing the love for hip hop, the love for the city and the Bay Area, no? This is like the
Exactly.
common ground that put you guys together, no?
Exactly.
Yeah, and like I was chatting before with Professa Gabel, like while we were off the air, no?
Yeah.
And I asked you like why the name, the Watershed, no?
Yeah.
You wanna answer this again, like on the radio, please?
Yeah. Well, basically, Equipto came up with that name, and you were asking me kind of what's the literal meaning of the watershed, and I was saying like it's sort of a and anybody chime in but it's a pivotal moment in time. You know what I mean? It's a turning point for either a person, a generation, or a legacy. So you know what I mean? That's just what we are. We're just a pivotal moment in time.
Cool. Yeah. And you keep the city and the Bay Area as the main focus on your song, talking about like social justice and being aware, no, like of living here, no, in the
Definitely like San Francisco is definitely like the reason that we're all together, I'd say. You know what I mean? Obviously because, you know, most of us are from here, but also because of like what a special place it is and what a special place it is to be from. Would you say that too?
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, it's just like one big melting pot, and it's in like you could see it in the diversity of the group and the dynamic. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, everybody's from a different neighborhood and different upbringings and stuff like that. So, like, you know, it definitely shows. It reflects. We're a perfect reflection of San Francisco, just the diversity that we have in our upbringing and stuff like that, man. So.
And when it comes to hip-hop culture, a big thing for artists is where they come from, their background, and how they put that on in their music and in their artistic form. And so that's the main thing that I feel like the Watershed is trying to do, is just really put San Francisco on the map again, you know, because San Francisco always has had a rich history of hip-hop culture, hip-hop history. But we
was kind of fading away like this year.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why why I feel like the name Watershed is very pivotal in what we're trying to do. Because for the most part we're like, we're almost like one of the last generations of people still pushing hip hop in San Francisco. I mean, after certain after a certain generation, it's just gonna be kind of like the offspring of like the people who've gentrified the city and stuff like that. So like, are they gonna help, like carry the flag for hip hop or like, where's it gonna go? So for the most part, we're like the dying generation of the hip hop.
Also, you guys, like musically speaking, like on the beats, on the production, you have like a like a kind of like a 90s vibe, no? Like the hip hop that is made of funk, jazz element. There is not like what is the mainstream most likely today. Like on the hip hop, there is more like trap and more like syncopated, like or like electronic sounds. No, you guys keep like the organic, like the jazz in the beats production, no? Like the funk.
Yeah, definitely. Credit to Brycon, and him like quarterbacking this whole project. He has an ill mind and is just like very avant-garde approach to his production. And definitely, man, salute to him, man.
Salute to Bry. Definitely salute to McStravick, Baghead, Maitre D, Micah Aza. You know what I mean? There was a lot of other, G-Peck. Sorry, there's a lot of people involved. Bry definitely, I'd say, is the orchestrator of the sound, though. For sure.
The music director.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so this album, the Equipto and Brycon present the Watershed, was just released in May, like I think it was like May 8th or something like that. No?
May 8th, yeah.
Yeah, and we started the show today with the last single that actually was dropping today, no?
Yeah, we dropped the YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube, yeah.
The single dropped a while ago, but we dropped the video today. Real dope. Shout out to
video,
Doozy Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? He put that thing together real good. Real dope. That's got me, Equipto, Monk.
Yeah, I see you guys on Giri, on the 38, like on the Fillmore, like, cool.
Trying to get that old school 90s feel of like the Muni. It's hard because it's not as like, it's not as crazy as back then, but
it's still crazy. It's still crazy. It depends on the route, man. Because, like the 14 emission,
14 for sure.
Yeah, definitely it's crazy. Man.
Just depends on what neighborhoods the bus travels through, kind of like, right?
But Muni is still is inspiring. Like it's a place if you want to get inspiration from people, like Muni is still
Muni for sure.
Still. Cool. We want to listen to another song of this, and then we get together and like organize, make some freestyle or play other stuff.
Okay, dope.
Cool. Let's play. I got queued up here the other video, the Very Own.
Very Own.
Very Own. You want to introduce it real quick, and then I'll play it?
Yeah, definitely. Should I do it? Or?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This is the Watershed's first video, Very Own, featuring Equipto, produced by Brycon. Yeah.
All right. And you're listening to BFF.FM.
Run through the scope, mission to fill mode. Piece of messy Marv Quinn, Nicotina, Equipto.
San Francisco? Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you about San Francisco.
You gonna come in like
the Bay Area is very own.
San Francisco and all that shit.
The Bay Area is very own.
Oakland, California, Vallejo, Richmond, San Jose.
The Bay Area is very own.
All over, pioneers.
The Bay Area is very own.
Very own, man.
Check it. I'm a 70s baby, a child through the 80s. The 90s cultivated the style that would raise me from the air that we breathe to the pulse on the streets. And how many migrated from the south and the east. They out to seek new land, those are poverty stricken and restricted from society and placed in a district. That's the 49 and gold miner, killers and rapists. And the projects that came from old military bases. Now it's not affordable for working class folks. Politicians left communities broke without hope and told lies in front of our face at their convenience. We had to make way with what we had, and that's the reason the Bay had pioneered this game from different regions. The independent mind state, a home of new beginnings, they say. It's hard to make it in this house of hatred. It's the home of Sly Stone, Mike Nees, and Gary Payton, you know.
Bay Area
originate the slang and bring our own language. The balance of the backpack rappers with all the gangsters. Trees been an everyday thing up on the city streets. Personality vary from backwoods to Swisher Sweets. It's a vibe thing, high up in our mind state. We try to go about it the right way, in spite of what might change. We keep it on a solid sound wave, not the temporary that's gone tomorrow nowadays. It's over before it started. As underground artists, it's hard to let our guard down and speak honest when it comes to broken promises that we are heard before. Giving us props, but we all know and we deserving more. Money's the root, but we gon' carry it on without permission and keep it independent in this Bay tradition. To listen close to the legends and this code of ethics. And it's genuine, surreal ones, they gon' respect it. Check it.
Bay Area's very own. 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 The Bay Area's, the Bay Area's, the Bay Area's,
Very own.
And this was very on. A nice video also, like lots of moment of San Francisco in the past, in the present.
Mike
like,
Evans, shout out to Mike Evans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The comedian who makes videos.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's the guy who made it, our guy, Mike Evans.
Right on.
Cool. Yeah. So let's. How you guys got together at in the beginning? Like, what was the ignition? Like, a little history of this group, no?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm trying to remember actually. Well, basically, from the very first, moment that we had that we knew we wanted to do something like the Watershed, was we had a meeting, a bunch of us together, and we were kind of talking about the situation in San Francisco. I think we were currently building a campaign with Francisco Herrera, with Amy Farrah Wise, doing the 123 Remove Ed Lee campaign from City Hall in 2015, 2016 time, and Equipto and another OG of ours, Selassie, was there too. But Equipto brought us all together and just kind of talked to us, and it was a bunch of OGs and a bunch of new Gs, young cats,
Okay.
new generation.
the OG and UG.
Yeah, exactly. And so basically the thing that has stuck into my mind has been engraved in my mind since that day and until now, until it will always be, is just Equipto told us, if not us, then who? Like, if we don't do something about what we don't like about what's happening in the city, then who's gonna do it for us? Like, nobody. The politicians say they're for the people, but actions speak louder than words, and a lot of the things that politicians do are very contrary to what they say they would do, what they say what they promise the community and stuff. And so we knew that we had to do something. If not us, then who? And so we decided to make music, make art, because music reaches people. It's universal. It goes around the world, and all you have to do is release it. All you have to do is make it. And if people like it, people really appreciate it, then they're going to gravitate towards it. They're going to share it with other people. They're going to listen to it over and over and over again. And that's one of the biggest things that I feel like the Watershed has accomplished already in the few weeks of the release, is that the people who really enjoy it really genuinely enjoy it, and they listen to it over and over again, because like I was saying, like that hip hop, that real underground, that true essence, that consciousness it's missing. And so there are artists that are doing it, but we want to be those artists too, representing the Bay Area, representing San Francisco. And so if not us, then who? And so this is what we're doing about it.
Cool, yeah. Also because like so meaningful hip hop is kind of like, it's not like people are like rapping, but like not putting content in it. So it's good to have like people from San Francisco talking about San Francisco. Cool. And you guys are gonna perform tomorrow. You have a record release tomorrow, no?
Yeah, the album release party featuring Outbound, Mofono, who else? Omi,
Jason the Argonaut.
It's a bunch of folks, man. It's over at the Elbow Room. So definitely pull up to that, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be pretty lit, man. Another watershed moment. No pun intended.
Shed life. 17th in Valencia, too. The Elbow Room, SF.
Yeah, 6 to 8 Valencia.
That's what it's... Oh, yeah, that's the address? Okay.
That's the address, yes. That's the address. I've been there a couple of times.
So, yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool. McStravick, you were producing also, no? Yeah. Like, let's involve you in this conversation as well, no?
Yeah.
So, how was your part in the album? Like, you make some beats.
Yeah, actually, I made one beat on the album.
Okay.
Brycon had a song that I actually haven't heard, but he wanted to remix it, so he just asked me. He said, "Do you have a beat that's this BPM?"
Okay.
And I showed him a few things, and then he used that one, and then Sam re-recorded his verse on it.
Okay.
And later Monk hopped on the track too. Equipto's on it too. So yeah, I brought the beat and Brycon.
Okay.
It's called New Astrology.
New Astrology. Let me see if I can find it. Shall we play this?
Yeah. Let's get to it.
So, New Astrology. There you go. All right. And by the way, the music you can find on the internet, the Watershed 415 at bandcamp.com. There are some dashes in between, but just you type in the Watershed 415.
Shit.
And it's gonna pop up there. Okay, let's listen to New Astronomy, all right? BFF.fm.
Yeah. Watershed.
Come on, man.
Check. Metal detectors never tend to protect a person with their hands zip tied next to their rectum. Plus, isn't it a sign that something is wrong when a face gets placed next to guns and batons and it's all legal? The police ain't for all people, and for that simple fact they are called evil. Laws feeble, they ain't nothing but mind tricks that make you feel like you complacent and mindless. Deny this and apply thoughts and emotes and fuck $100, y'all are lost in G notes. I re-spoke game that I soaked in a belly. Found another way to say it with my folks in the telly. Then I wrote it in my own way, personal V-neck. And I don't give a fuck about a person with feedback. You relax, partner, my scripture is fine. Feel my eyelid twitching and I think it's a sign.
Come on, man. Don't you know? Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't you know?
Is it predetermined how I'm soul searching? Pronouncing my word before the closed curtain. Baby bowing out gracefully. The fact it's not make-believe, following the narrative. Yet we still chasing dreams, taking turns patiently. Your time is like a leap of faith. Treble in the highs, outcries from the deepest base. Waiting on the mothership to leave this place. Over the skyscrapers, physically not here. Permanent hiatus, time wasted thinking how to take some action. Organizing the folks that's down to make it happen. It was surreal when I met Bobby Seale. Thinking it was a sign of the times doing things that could have got me killed. A generation popping pills still lost. It's not just a coincidence, it's written in the stars. Aligned with the tide of this universal pool. I wave at the ocean trying to find my purpose too.
Come on, man. Don't you know? Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't you know?
Life is but a winding road with hella signs. I'm rapidly running through them, I blindly can't tell at times. I fell behind trying to make forward progression. I know it's a lesson, I gotta keep my eyes open to catch them. Don't know my direction, I'm spinning everywhere. Lost every care, mean mugging with a petty stare. Crack a smile every now and then, though that's very rare. Trying to force myself to feel something, but I'm barely there. You get emotionally bleak when you grow up in the street, but I'm still standing firm, 10 toes and 2 feet. I don't lose sleep, I prefer to stay awake, working till the day break. Take a nap and then I'm straight. Burn the stage like a shaman and be calm in my ills. Steady trying to keep my balance like I'm walking on stills. But we all got guilt, that leaves inside of our mind. I ain't the only one that's mad, it's just a sign of the times.
Well, that was New Astrology with a sample from Mina, Italian music here. I didn't know. I mean, it's if you, I mean, I recognize it. I kind of grew up with
Oh,
the
it's a
music.
popular Italian song, huh?
Yeah, but it was popular in the 60s, man. Like,
Oh,
nobody knows, like, these days about that song. Like, kind of like just, I mean, I grew up with that music. So,
Nice.
if I know this song. And, you know, I kind of like, I like music. So,
That's
I,
dope, dude.
Yeah, but, you know, this is the good thing, you know, because in San Francisco, you know, you can sample, like, Italian music and make hip-hop out of it, no? So,
Exactly.
that's great, no? Because, you know, music is like you were saying, no? MC Pauze, that you know, like, music is universal language and speak like with no frontiers, no boundaries. So, you know, like, some good music is good music without any translation. You don't need translation. You feel it, no? Cool. So yeah, a little bit of the Watershed. That was recording. You guys want to do some performance, like a little freestyle?
Sure.
While
Yeah.
you guys are here.
Definitely.
Sure. Okay. So let me see. You should be hooked up. Right. McStravick on the beat. Professa Gabel.
Yeah.
MC Pauze, Monk HTS.
Who wanna go first?
BFF.FM. Espresso Sesh.
Yeah, BFF.FM. I'm trying to get more money and less friends. Oh, turn it around while I'm selling these CDs. And they ain't going out for the freebie. No trades off, you could get them at Amoeba Records. I needed reckless motherfuckers just to see protected. Like I'm protecting your neck like Wu-Tang did. I'm just rocking these new chains, kid, that I don't have. Yeah, I like my old dad. He's 71 and never gets so mad. Shout out to everybody that be contracepting. MC Pauze, tell them what is on your ovulation.
Ovulation, yo, fuck elections. Guess I have to go ahead and go and use protection. Because you know it's all about safe sex. After that, we gonna see if we go ahead and break necks at the show tomorrow night. Elbow room, 9 o'clock, yeah, we get it tight. You already know that we gonna spark the mic. After that, we gonna rock it right. And then we gonna see if we gonna get another kite in the air. Maybe the thunder is gonna be prepared. I don't know, the king on there is gonna get scared. Cause you know we gonna bring down the strings. I'ma go bring my own thing. Here comes the sing.
Yo, here comes the sing. Hit him with the sting. Yeah, Cobra Clutch. They can't hold the monk. Yeah, they can't hold us up. We striving for better power. Never been a coward. Yeah, we just tower over the minuscule. Y'all been some fools. We come through trying to get this loot. Yeah, you know how we do. It's the Watershed. We leave your daughter dead. Nah, I'm just joking.
We leave you. Whoa, Watershed, motherfucker, we could just slaughter heads and take you to a restaurant if you want some bread. They better give it to me complimentary, and I'm on the Every radio station. Shout out to Nino, yo, this shit is amazing. Shout out to Curbside, this original beat made by Liam McStravick, but I'm spitting the heat. It's PG, motherfucker, acronym is unknown. I make the sun groan just while you motherfucking watching dumb zones like SpongeBob. I one thrive, motherfucking girls on my like a unchopped. Yeah, I make words up and they exist, and I like to have my eggs mixed with corned beef hash, and I need cash if you wanna see me rap at your show. Even if I'm opening, I'm still exploding the stage, and then after that I go into rage and roll my shits up, and then I sit in my car, drive the way the fuck I'm far away from a bar. MC Pauze, he's staying for another beer.
Another beer, now let me make it
clear. The watershed, shedding waters, now we breaking fears. Y'all already know I'm breaking spears. After that, we gonna make sure that we in Wakanda bringing spears. I'ma do this right, I'ma bring the mic. After that, we gonna see if we gonna like anything that you don't play. I don't know, I'ma be over here where I stay. Y'all already know the Bay. San Francisco, Bay Area, California, where we at, Northern. Now I gotta go get the ganja. I don't know where I wanna. McStravick on the beat, now we in the Ghana. Because you know I'm just getting lucid. I guess I'ma go ahead and get excuses. Because you know I'm never gonna be like no Confucius. I am like Martin, now I'll go be Martin Luther.
Let me get it, let me grab this McStravick, cause you know I'm going in when we driving through the traffic. I can rap it like a backflip, cause I rap above the average, cause you know we coming through when the beat is so fantastic. The way I'm rapping, yo, you never saw it happen, cause you know I'm going in while you sleeping and you napping, cause you know that I be motherfucking backstabbing, and you know we going in. Gabel just took a crap and then he came in the studio playing hella Yu-Gi-Oh! Like here we go, it's the Fury, bro, and I'ma pass it to the motherfucking next man, and I'ma change the beat and I'm gonna click it with my left hand.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, producers can rap too. I didn't know if y'all knew that.
Yeah.
We got another beat coming on right now. Monk HTS about to set it off.
Okay.
Watershed.
Tempo.
Espresso Sesh.
Yo. Check it. City light, spark a SF night. Always put my foot forward and my best step right. Running late for a red, I gotta catch that flight. Got a letter from my pops, I gotta send that kite. Living life on the edge for my slice of the bread. Yeah. Put it right on your head. Pass it to the next.
Check, yeah. Eating cumin-covered cucumber. Blowing Buddha, make maneuvers every 2 summers. Yeah, the news removed you from a true slumber. I'm looking for a gray van with a blue bumper, with no plates, just a package of grapes that I keep refrigerated in the back of a safe. Wait. Yeah, I turn the heater off. They ain't legalized weed like Peter Tosh meant. Get off a Opera Cedar Park bench. Ask your billionaire dad why his Beamer got dents. My demeanor is a pizza box stench. Wish that I could own my reefer cause I need to cop less. Yeah, but the habit is growing. You know I'm blowing every moment that I have. An emotion knocks hover the box cutter till the package is open. And now they flaccid cause the package is stolen. Pause.
Now I stole it up, making it back. I'ma go and make it track. After that we gonna see where the fact lies. I don't even know I'm hypnotized. Rest in peace Biggie, his birthday was yesterday, I lied. No, it's true, I just wanna be like you. And after that we gonna see if Tupac come through, because we missing too. I don't know what's going on with the whole thing. McStravick got the beat and my soul playing. I'ma go ahead and rock it while I dope, man. I don't know, I'm gonna do this shit while I go Kang, because you know I'm just doing more tang like Wu-Tang, the gold man. Now we gotta be 49 is the gold things, cause you know we looking for no pots. After that we gonna see if we gonna take your socks, cause you know I'm taking Jordans, and after that taking Reeboks. I'ma go ahead and be the he-hop. Y'all already know, woo-hot, the beat rock. I'ma do this shit while the beat drop. Y'all, your street knock. But if you wanna come and see me, I'ma be in the back streets, and I'll make sure that Gabel spray graffiti. If they wanna tell me where I be doing my deedy, then I'm telling you that I'm never gonna be needy. I just wanna keep on rocking to the hip-hop. That's what Watershed is doing. We got hip-hop. That's what Watershed is doing, man, hip-hop. Now we gotta keep doing while the beat drop.
Sipping espresso with Nino in the studio. After this, I'ma have to go to school for show. I work there and I take care of children, and these microphones the only thing I'm killing. If you feeling the beat, just nod to it, like you saying yes. Do you want music? They're like, yeah, for sure, let me buy that there. Kinda like the cassette that we have here at the Elbow Room tomorrow night. We also got stuff that you could light your spliffs with. Yeah, that's right, we got lighter merch, and we got CDs, and we might interch on a shirt that we might have to make soon. And after that, the clock's gonna break noon.
Yeah, that's enough, man. That's enough for y'all, man. McStravick on the beat, man. Killing shit, man. Definitely, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was ill, though.
And some freestyle session here. Nice, you know, like that's how we do it. No,
yeah,
yeah,
that's how we do it.
That's how you do it. No,
man.
cool.
Yeah.
So
true essence of hip hop, man.
Yeah, you know,
Even though I'm
like
not the best
pass the
freestyler.
mic, you know, like setting. I don't know, I'm Italian, man. Like, so it's
Hey.
like it's my second language here, but you
That's
know,
fine, yeah.
that's
Italian,
that's how you do. No, you send like
energy.
No, you pass the ball. No, you say like, okay, you finish your story, and then like say, you
Yeah.
pass it. No, and
I think that's kind of how the album is too. You know, it's very spread out. Like it's not like too much of one person. It's not. You know, I mean, you know what I mean. Like it's like a lot of different perspectives, and people get to show how they do what they do in their own way, and it's cohesive in a project. You know what I mean?
yeah, because you know, like in the album there is time for everyone to express themselves. No, like
Yeah.
you know, like so like.
Yeah, definitely, man. And that's what it's about, man. It's just like the dope thing is just like so many different personalities, so many different styles, and being able to mesh them together. You know, that's the biggest like the question, like how do we mesh all this together? And we were able to kind of just cohesively put it together into a project, which is pretty dope, man. But yeah, man. Tomorrow. Elbow Room, man. Make sure y'all slide up, man.
Very important evening.
Extremely.
Yeah. You guys have Mofono playing for you with you guys.
Mofono.
Other guests, Mofono. Shout out to Benji Mofono, great producer, musician, DJ. Yeah, like
Yeah.
personality.
I want to shout out Telly Prego too, because he's flying in for this show. Actually, right
Yeah,
now.
that's ill.
Yeah.
From Arizona, man.
Yeah.
Outbound.
Yeah, and shout out to Omi, who's gonna be doing a set tomorrow night.
Teo Dub, Tahaj
Tahaj.
First,
and everybody who's gonna be coming out. Just a shout out to y'all for coming.
Shout out to everybody for listening to the album, man. I've
Yeah.
been in the streets, man, and folks just been, you know, tapping in with me like, bro, that album sounded dope, man. So appreciate everybody listening and tuning into everything we're doing, man. All the good support that we get. And
Yeah, it's a nice production, like Star Bakery. I had Brycon like a year ago. You were
About a year
here.
ago,
It's having like lots of releases, and you know, it's keeping active. No, like with the, you know, put the music out. No, because it's good to. I mean, it's like probably the flow when you freestyle is pretty natural, no. But it's kind of like more difficult to like record it and you know, have the flow like when you are at the studio. So
Right.
and like, you know, lay it down on a record. No, like
Right.
So it's good to have like, you know, like an outlet like Star Bakery.
Star Bakery, definitely.
You know that,
Yeah.
so to put the music out and record, no, because you know it's a moment of growing once you you know, listen to yourself on a record, no.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we all been recording for a minute too. You know, it's definitely Star Bakery. Shout out to them. Solidarity Records, Old Soul Collective. You know what I mean? This is all a collaborative effort at different places that release things. You know what I mean? And for it to come together, I think it definitely made an impact. That we all had we had our hand in a few different pots that we already started cooking in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, like you mentioned, Solidarity Records also.
Yeah, and Old Soul Collective.
Yeah. I would like to play some music actually out of like some San Francisco production.
Good idea.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's play another Watershed song, and then you guys pick one song each, and we play on the radio while you know, we stop the mics for a second. We play some songs.
Definitely.
So which one are we playing out of the album? You guys pick it.
Foot in the Door. Oh, you know what? Let's do Swamp. We haven't played one with you.
All right, yeah.
There's the Swamp. Okay, track number 7.
Back Streets.
All right.
We got to do that at Carnival.
We'll be at Carnival. We got hella shows coming up. Look at all of our shit.
Yeah, actually, we'll talk about that in a second. All right, let's listen to the Swamp. Swamp.
Yeah.
All right.
Grew up in the back streets of the Mission York Street, where bullets flying, same block that the kids on. Drop deep, my daddy told me when you hit the click on, protect your sister, me and your mother want you to live long. Fuck making hit songs, I roll up as I hit bongs. I'm chilling in the city forever, I never get gone. Label me headstrong, doing my best not to step wrong. I wake up in the morning, I'm yawning to put my head on. And so I head on, going to work on 24th. One block out mission, turn right and you'll be there short. Go through the gate and Miguel Curry, tear tearing up the court. Triple the double of fumbles when Pauze gon' teleport to City Hall where they disobey the laws because their mama always washed their drawers. Calling us aliens when really they are from Mars. We finna expose them when Watershed be breaking jaws.
Plotting in a swamp with a spliff, dropping a gift, popping through the lock of a lift. The city's on fire, there's a tweak in the wire. Dude is either getting fired or he needs to retire. People admiring the shit that be distracting the eye. Passing you by, you actually reacting to lies. Passionate drive, but lately I've been back in the skies. I've been trying to get a grasp on the back of my mind. My fingers wet though, so is my mental. This shit is stressful. We living in the minute, but we tripping off the retro intense, yo. But we keeping it up in the city full of reefer smoking people and drugs. But we walk with the guidance of people above, and we form the alliance of people we love. That's home cooking. The minute that your whole dome's looking at the big picture, in the minute it hits, that's the minute that you realize you living in it. The opposite of saying that you not giving a shit. And planet Earth's in the need of a critical fix. So get in a mix, build with the folks you feel. No matter how low you go, yo, the hope is real. Yeah, it's a message from the land of the skull, where the vibe's real chill, but we panic and mow. And each day we just learning how to handle it slow. Shimmy through the swamp, shimmy through the swamp, follow me through the foxhole.
Oh yeah.
And there was Swamp. While say like queuing up tracks, let's talk about the next show besides the Elbow Room tomorrow. You guys have some shows lined up, no?
We got a
this
lot.
Saturday, we're at Carnival on the 22nd Street stage.
Ah, cool.
Sunday,
yeah.
This Sunday.
This
excuse
Sunday,
me, correction. This
Sunday.
Sunday. At the 22nd Street stage, we're performing. I'm not quite sure
the time, but
quite yet. But y'all should just show up and support everybody. That
it's gonna be dope.
Period.
It's a great event, Carnival in the Mission.
Yeah, and then we also have a bunch. We have let's see. I don't know which ones we're supposed to announce yet, but I'll announce that we're doing one on July 8th at the Hotel Utah.
Yeah.
For my album release party, my solo album. But then what else is there, Monk? You got the list there?
I don't have the list in front of me, but
I'll get it.
I'm trying to look for the list, but we got a lot of shows.
Carnival, we're gonna fuck with Role.
June 9th.
June 9th. Is that June? No, that's not June 9th. Is that June 9th?
we gotta get our schedule together.
It's okay. I mean, you got this Thursday and Sunday, in the Mission.
This
most
Wednesday.
immediate, man.
Yeah,
June 29th. June 29th with
yeah.
Role, Dregs 1, Las Dueñas, Verso, and Gray Area. It's at Gaia 11. So lock that in. We're gonna be pretty present this summer.
Super present. We're gonna be out of the city too. Probably make our way down there to where, to the cruise of Santa
Cruz. Santa Cruz. Definitely gonna be out in Santa Cruz within this next month as well with some special folks.
Yeah, we got some very special shit lined up. Yeah,
cool.
But the most important is this Wednesday. We're just going to stress
Wednesday.
this Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The 23rd.
The 23rd.
It's a very important night. We know it's a Wednesday. It's hard to come out, but I think this is one of those ones you want to wake up late for work for. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, this is a special one. It's like, everyone's always like, oh, you got to tell me, like, when it's the special ones. You always do shows. Like, this is that one, okay? So, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the one you got to show up to, all of y'all. Yeah.
Yes, we need everybody.
It's gonna be tomorrow, Elbow Room.
Yeah.
Let's play some local music. You got something lined up?
This is
let's do the Shock the Party. So San Quinn is like one of my favorite rappers growing up, right? He's from Fillmore, San Francisco, you know what I'm saying? I've also been blessed to be able to produce a whole album with him.
Okay.
Cuz I'm also a producer as well, so but yeah, man, right now we're finishing out that album I'm producing for him, and yeah, man, he's always been like an inspiration for me, and it's kind of a blessing to be able to produce a whole entire album with him. So
Yeah, shout out
yeah,
to
man,
San
let's
Quentin.
slap that, man. It's San Francisco, a San Francisco classic. Everybody loves. You know what I'm saying?
Shock
Like,
the party. Yeah.
All
everybody loves.
Let's do it.
Run it back.
Yeah, there was San Quinn. What next?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is-
and
Yeah, by Messy Marvin, Andre Nicotina.
Yeah.
Show. What's up? This is Andre. Get this message. Give me a call back. I'm trying to catch up with Messi. Have Messi call me as soon as possible. That's cool. Trying to catch up with Messi. You can give me a call back. That'll be dope.
When I'ma run my mouth to get your corporate account. Bring my pins out in the middle of a drought. I blow loud like it's God bless Buddha. It's sorta like the feeling running with a known shooter. Baby, I'ma spit it to the limit, run it to the abyss. You know it's God number 7 on your top 10 list. It's kamikaze. Look into the eyes of a Pisces. And Las Vegas talking shit is where you might find me. Feel mowed down from the nose to the toes. Get your cell phone, you can picture every pose. Picture all the clothes, picture all the hoes. Picture the perfection when the money pile grows. You got a cracker style, I sport gators. They still might bite, so fresh with the flavor. God kind, Phil Mo's number 1 sign. Steak, potatoes, garlic bread, and some prawns. Yeah.
San Francisco, baby. Feel more niggas trying to bring back the 80s.
Yeah, money is the model. And run around town like it's Grand Theft Auto. Chicka Khan.
Wally on my hip, good weed in my mouth, gangsta niggas in the whip.
Yeah, you're not dealing with clowns. When you try to kick hot, watch your body shut down.
Yeah, nigga, I'm a motherfucking fool. Trees for breakfast, eat brunch by noon. 24 Gavins only showing the lip. The rest of the rim the same color of the whip. Jump out and crack a nigga shit wide open. Jump back in a nigga with the barrel still smoking. Feel more nigga, yeah, bitch, break bread. I don't want no pussy, I don't want no head. But you can get a sack of that purple stuff. Some gin in the bag of that Hillary Duff. I'm a pimp, trapped in a gangster's body. Home dope and a fuck around and hurt somebody. On Tuesday and Thursday the ghosts pull up. Then everybody run cause they'll fuck you up. I'm a shady ass nigga, man, I ain't gon' lie. I just wanna sell dope, smoke weed and get high, you bitch. San Francisco, baby. Feel more niggas trying to bring back the 80s.
Yeah, money is the model. And run around town like it's Grand Theft Auto. Chicka Khan.
Wally on my hip, good weed in my mouth, gangsta niggas in the whip.
Yeah, you're not dealing with clowns. When you try to kick hot, watch your body shut down. You might mistake me for Dougie Fresh, the way I sport valleys with my slick Rick talk. In my slick Rick walk, I wear rings like the planet called Saturn. The money's moving, baby, then your body is the pattern. You know I hide out like it's witness protection. Some people start to stare like a model car collection. You know it's like 20 G's in a Jordan briefcase. My hood came up off the word free base. Man, the soul of the granny runs through my body structure. My bottom hole cries cause I never say I love her. It's a cold world, that's why I party. My lawyer is a sneaky motherfucker, very naughty. With hot lies, I hit pop pipe for hot fries. A real rap cat talks him to the sunrise. What's your astrology and your biography? I talk a little bit to get you to follow me. I like the quality, you like the quantity. Feel more born and ain't no apology.
San Francisco, baby. Feel more niggas trying to bring back the 80s. Yeah. Wally on my hip, good weed in my mouth, gangsta niggas in the whip. Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
That was yeah, by Andre Nicotina and Messy
Nicotina
Marv.
and Messy Marv. So you say you get to collaborate?
I got to work with,
yeah.
we just dropped a single actually called Coca Leaf with San Quinn and Messy Marv.
Okay.
San Quinn and Messy Marv have like they have collaborative albums they've done over the years and stuff like that. You know, kind of cult classics, you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
So I got the opportunity to work with both of them, you know what I'm saying, which is pretty cool. And it was like the first song they've released in like years, you know what I'm saying? In like over 10 years for sure.
Cool.
So it was an honor to be able to work with them, you know what I'm saying? Like it was tight, man. But yeah, bless up, man.
Definitely.
Let's go next song.
You want to introduce it?
You want to introduce it?
This next song is GLP Really off the JT the Bigger Figures album. It's an old one, man. Called SFC. It's with RBL, San Quinn, a bunch of folks on there, man. But yeah, man, it's a classic song, man. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much the epitome of San Francisco. You know what I mean? They break it all down, man. So we gonna slap that joint,
Gigolo
man.
nigga lounging in the studio with my boy JT the Bigger Figure, D-Mo, Young Seth, and the RBL posse with my young baby boy San Quinn, and we finna let them know like
We're gonna do a song that you never heard before.
Goes a little something like this.
We're gonna do a song.
Frisco niggas ain't no fun. You got sex. If you ain't packing, don't say shit. Frisco niggas ain't no fun. You got sex. If you ain't packing, don't say shit.
The 415, the main attraction. Frisco, a place with action. Cars coming through without the brains. White walls, Vogues, and gold Dana Danes. Won't be complete without the beat. 218s sounding way too sweet. Hit the block playing, keep a bitch broke. Where's the endo? It's time to smoke. Man, I'm sick of all you hoes. Suck my dick and lick my toes. Say what's up to Dana, say the hell with me. He holds the Vogue, I own the key. I drive the car, he rolls the wheels. Cougar stains and funked out deals. Respect a young nigga growing up in the hood. Especially when a young nigga's up to no good. A con man, a gambler out to get rich. Bust a nut off money, who needs a bitch? See, Frisco's my home, I never switch. Out to get rich, pimping your bitch. 7 days a week from Page to OC. Selling that pussy for an itty bitty fee. Can't sit down because that ass is so. Fucking with Seth. A case from Frisco, that's let niggas know about the bass in the trunk. Cause Frisco niggas ain't no punks.
I'm a motherfucking money making, smoking, dangin', pimpin' bitches all day. Black Chris from the SF to the C, and to your bitches that's hanging from my Bozak. Young bitch, it's the Frisco payback. Until you march, that's all fucking Frisco. It's like this, you better make a wish, bro. No mistaking, it's the motherfucking money making. And your motherfucking life is what a nigga take. Tryna perpetrate Russia, they become a side. You catch a Frisco left to your right eye. I'm not a gangbanger, but I came a cent though. Harbor Road, the place I get my cash flow. Young niggas in Frisco on a ride. RBL, YBG, and we on high. Pick a bitch for a minute, then we gotta quit it. Cause niggas up in Frisco just wanna hit it. But don't trip, I left your ass heartbroken. At least I left you with the dank and your ass choking. A young nigga in Frisco named Black. Fucking nigga bitch, now I gotta grab my gat. 9 double M slugs to his fucking head. Now we sitting there dressed up in bloody red. And the market now body bag in the trunk. He got the picture, us niggas ain't punks.
Frisco niggas ain't no fun. You got sex. If you ain't packing, don't say shit. Frisco niggas ain't no fun. You got sex. If you ain't packing, don't say shit.
A million gangbangers in my motherfucking city. Shifting ass hoes on a nutsack shitty. Why oh why did I smoke the food? Choke his bitch, then broke the food. Awesome proper for the YBG. Nigga cock the Glock, then clock the G. This man on man, it ain't nothing in Frisco but keys and G's. You know when late night turfos go to vote. Some think for a baller. Nigga pushing shit, flowing like water. Some come up, yeah, some go broke. Some lay low, yeah, some get smoked. But I that shit, cause you know I'm rapping D-Mo. And I'm about to go platinum, it just don't stop to the tip-toe top. Slanging dope shit like a nigga slanging rocks. RBL came through and dropped it. Me and JT came tight and popped it. Chef lay low, lounge with a hoe. Jacket for shit, 20 G's and mo. Some say peace, yeah, some say bone. But I bang twice, then I pop that trunk. Punks get chunked, stomp the bump. Like catch some lead, getting thrown in the trunk. Just go through the mo, stay on pump. D-Mo, the youngster, I ain't no bunk.
Frisco niggas ain't no fun. You got sex. If you ain't packing, don't say shit. Frisco niggas ain't no fun. You got sex. If you ain't packing, don't say shit.
Niggas always putting too much on it, saying they the hardest place in California. But we got more than cable cars and bags, like hard-head niggas in drop-top rags. Derby ass bitches that's out for the gank, and young baller players though got on Mustang. That's how it is in the South. You better be from over there, cause you ain't down with me. And since you swing with me, then your ass gotta go for your ass got a straight ditch in the hole. And if you get hit, you better stop there living, cause past candlestickers when your ass starts slipping all the way to the motherfucking moat. In other words, if you're not from here, then your ass gotta go. So keep a Glock straight cocked in the trunk for the funk, cause Frisco niggas ain't no punk. Frisco niggas ain't no punk. You got sense. If you ain't packing, don't say shit. San Quinn is a cycle on the motherfucking warpath. Gang begging crack slanging, leaving busters in the body bag as I stalk through Frisco. Left hand on my pistol, dank in the right hand, fuck the Cisco. You see a gang of niggas speaking on real shit, drop top fivers, pencils on chrome kids, hoes switching that ass just to get a piece of the baller type nigga. Living in the Frisco streets, kilos, ounces, pulling all nighters, fulfill on the 100 point, nothing but fighters. Big shit snitches in a nigga like myself, a hustler grinder, but on the verge of wealth. Only 14, but the dirt hasn't gone since the tender age of 12. I packed the fucking gun. No one to be trusted in the city and lies and gangers. Drop cougars, dropping shooters and gangsters. Game is caught and sucked it to the brain. I lived in Fillmore all my life, ain't a damn thing changed. If a nigga wanna be Fillmore, handle it. You wanna get down and dirty. Frisco got scandalous. Cause when you're raised in hell, you're like a devil. Straight off the sea level, running shit like a rebel. My nigga Gigolo make the beat and slammed it. Past the mic, this the fag in the dock cause I demand it. Yeah, shit get ill in the 9-0. Smoking dank, puffing powder, fucking all the fine hoes. Frisco niggas couldn't be punks. Gats in the lap, sometimes in the trunk. San Quinn run a game called reality. I never been to the pen, but got the mentalities. These punks out here, man, they can't handle me coming up real in my motherfucking city. Frisco niggas ain't no punk. You got sense. If you ain't packing, don't say shit.
So we got some cuts from San Francisco. Let me ask you something, guys. So is it? I mean, I'm Italian here. You guys are from here, no?
Yeah.
How you call it San Francisco? Like Frisco?
We call it Frisco.
Frisco?
Frisco.
Okay. Yeah. Like
a lot of people say, don't say Frisco. San
Yeah.
Franciscans hate that. I've never met a San Franciscan that's like, don't say San. It's always people that aren't from San Francisco that tell us that say that we shouldn't say Frisco.
And then we tell them to
crazy
fuck off.
It's like all of us, everybody from Frisco. That's what we say. We reference it as Frisco. We
okay.
I think Queasy references that too. He says we call it Frisco. It's not the days of Herb Cain, because Herb Cain was like a journalist, and he like in the something like that. But in like the 80s or the 90s or maybe the 70s, he wrote an article saying not to call it Frisco.
Okay.
Earlier, it was like the 50s. It was when the Giants went to
I believe so.
Went from New York to San Francisco, and the headline was like, "Don't call it Frisco." Yeah.
Okay.
But we do.
So you guys call it Frisco. Okay.
We call it Frisco.
Yeah. Cool.
Just being.
What's the debate? You know, like the San Fran or the city. You call it like. Yeah, so you
call
know.
it all that too. You know what I mean? Like definitely.
We're anti all that shit anay, so it's like, you know, of course we're gonna adopt some shit that they don't want us to do anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know makes sense.
Yeah.
That was MC Pauze right there.
That was MC Pauze's take on it.
Frisco.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I can call it Frisco.
Definitely.
It's so good. No?
You
It's
got
so
the
good.
stamp.
Okay, yeah.
You got the stamp.
Feel free to call it Frisco, man.
What do you call Sicily?
Sicily.
Is that where you're originally from?
Yes.
Word, dope.
Yes.
Italy.
Yeah, Sicilia. You know.
Sicilia.
Cool. Yeah, there is a song here, the Frisco question. Is something about that or not?
The Frisco. Well,
the Frisco question. That's like
question.
one of my favorite like joints on the album, which is crazy because it's an interlude.
It's an interlude. Okay,
just
yeah.
the feeling, because that's like, are you from San Francisco? Like, people are like, yo, yeah, I'm from San Francisco, but originally I'm from Seattle.
Yeah.
And you know, so that I kind of like. It summarizes the album, and it summarizes like the current climate in San Francisco. It's like, you know what I mean? When I'm like, as a San Francisco native, you know what I mean? I'm talking to people, I'm like, yeah, I'm from Frisco too, or I'm from San Francisco too. And then, you know, you dig deep into the roots, and they're like, not from San Francisco, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, so there is like an amount of time that you have to live here to be from San Francisco, or you're never gonna be from San Francisco if you're born somewhere else.
I don't know.
I think that I mean, like, It depends, you know what I mean? Like, I think that like it depends on what you do while you're here. You know
How
what I
much
mean?
you soak up the culture? Because then, like, a lot of people are divided from the San Francisco culture, man. Like, they move here, but they're not really here. They're just in their own like their own little bubble in their world that, you know what I mean, that's confined from everybody in the whole actual culture from here. So it's like, and that's the problem is like people move here and they kind of want to be in their own bubble and they don't want it to like adapt into the culture that was naturally here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I guess that's definitely what.
Yeah, I mean, as somebody that moved here, like I learned that. I mean, every time I go somewhere else, I try to understand what's going on, no, and try to be respectful and do my part in the community, no.
Definitely. I think you having us on your radio show is good.
It's good for okay. Giving me credit for okay.
No, absolutely though, man.
No, dude, we love this, definitely.
You want to say something?
Were you trying to say something? I couldn't tell.
I was just going to say, when the earthquake happens, if you're out of here, then you probably shouldn't be repping Frisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one actually a few days ago, like in Oakland, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a little one.
Little one. Let's hope it's not going to
There was construction next to my house this morning. I thought it was going down.
Sometimes my phone vibrates.
I think what's most important about any city is just the community, culture. Just I think for people who aren't born in San Francisco but have been here. Like my dad is a good example. He was born in Calexico, which is like a border town right here on at the end of California, Mexico.
California, Mexico. Yes.
Yeah, and so
Dad ran for mayor.
My dad, he ran for mayor. He ran for mayor of San Francisco, and I mean, like I said, he wasn't born here, but he's been here for 30 plus years, and like, and he's been doing work here in the community. Exactly. I was born here, my sister was born here, so it's like, you don't have to be from Frisco, but if you want to be a representative of the Bay Area, a representative of the culture here, then how Monk was saying, like, you got to be in it. Like, don't be in your own bubble. Don't
gotta give back.
Think that you're better than the people that you're trying to hang out with or live next to. And when you come here, you don't want these people here anymore because you're here. And like, I think in the first interlude that we have, it's like, Frisco, like when people say Frisco, they put their noses in the air, and I kind of that exemplifies a lot of what people do here in the city, especially right now. Is just like they see what's happening. They see as far as like the people outside from the outside, they come here, they see what's happening. Some of them like it, some of them respect it, some of them kind of go with it in a jokingly way, and some of them just don't even want that. We have the example of what happened in Oakland last week with the woman calling the cops on people barbecuing. That's a perfect example of the whole tension here in the Bay Area. And so it's all respect, man. Everyone just needs everything just should be respected. Just I live my life saying, treat others how you want to be treated, and I think that's the key. That's the key, is just to treat people with respect and with love, and the Bay Area is rich in that history.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
And it's important to carry on that tradition as well. So like, even like with all the new folks coming in, they should take heed to that and just like show love to the locals, man, and not just be so separated, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we're all one people, you know what I'm saying? We all shit, breathe, you know what I'm saying? We all have the same commonalities between each other, regardless of like financial, you know what I'm saying?
Ethnicity, yeah. But you know what? Also, this is a place like United States of America. Like, people came from all over the place, no, to live here and make it like better, no, like better community, better lifestyle, Yeah. So like it's part of the deal, like in the U.S., especially like San Francisco is a port, so like it's been like a passage town, like city where many people stayed here for like few years, like 10, 5, number of years, and probably they moved out. No, so like I think that like if you respect the community, if you try to be part of it, and if you are not, like you said, like in your own like bubble, no,
Yeah.
you can be part of it. Even
exactly.
Yeah, even say, I mean, I feel like I'm from Italy for sure. No, I got my accent, my identity as, but also I live here and I feel home here. So
how long have you lived here?
8 years.
Yeah, man. That's the thing.
I'm
it's
almost.
like, yeah, the 10-year. That 10-year, you hit that 10-year mark, and you're like,
and it's gonna be like on
badge.
my shoulder. You
get your badge. You get the stamp, the shed stamp.
Off top.
We have to start stamping people.
Yeah. No, man, but definitely, man. It's about being a part of the community, man. That's all, the bottom line, man. And just engaging with folks, man. Don't be on a fucking stick your noses up at us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come from like a crew, a collective of people where it's like we all come from different backgrounds. Some of us lived in the dirt, like grimy projects. Some of us lived in houses. Some of us lived in like 3-story houses.
Villas.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like, but we all collectively came together regardless of our background and if we had money, if we didn't have money or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we collectively came together and we built friendships. You know what I'm saying? And that's ultimately what it's about. It's like uplifting each other. Regardless of race, creed, financial. You know what I'm saying? Financial background, all that shit, man.
Yeah,
So-
and it's a good example of what the Watershed is, no? Like because you guys are like a collective or like people coming from different backgrounds and to put it together in this like container, no? That is the Watershed. There is and it's also like artistically uplifting because you can like express yourself, like say your things and pass the word, no, like to other people listening and like like pass the information.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah. The Watershed. Let's play another song. You're listening to BFF.fm.
The Watershed.
The Watershed in the room. Which one are we gonna play now from the album?
Timmy the Wino.
Timmy the Wino, that's my favorite. Another one.
Timmy the Wino.
Timmy
All
the
right.
Wino. This is a special one.
You wanna like introduce it real quick, please?
Yeah, this is Timmy the Wino, featuring myself and Equipto, produced by Micah Aza.
It's my favorite joint on the album, actually.
Monk's favorite joint. I like that. Espresso Sesh.
Espresso Sesh.
Espresso Sesh.
BFF.
So you gotta tell them about the people, man. You got the little Pepsi. I mean, you work hard. Get your drink. Get a close up on the night train. Right here. This is Tim is just flesh full of this. He's just a human body full of this.
Yeah, I'm 14 on the 14th, city of fog. Wrote my name on a panel in an infinite mark. The same year I was just a little kid in the park when my OG Timmy used to give me remarks. Peep game, PG, you ahead of the time. Keep your eye in your head and your head in the line. Levels, he was pondering a pattern in the tech flow. The visitors who stayed wasn't treating them respectful. They were sipping on a glass of neglectful and telling Timmy that his sleeping bag made him stress more. I said, whoa, in the place you rest, bro. I told Timmy he was someone I would protect more. He said, no, I'm nomadic as fuck. Plus you young, high strung, shit'll shackle you up. Keep rapping and stuff, put your ear to your heart. From now on, you will never have a fear of the dark. But if you wanna talk more, I'll be here in the park. Yeah,
What he say?
he said, but if you wanna talk more, I'll be here in the park.
Man, that sound like Timmy, man. It's my homie. He don't get a lot of attention. Walk by and shit. It is what it is. I met him on the corner of 16th. The aroma of some cheap cologne mixed with whiskey. Maybe it was night train that had him in that mind state. Secluded himself to be stuck in that time frame. Came back from a war just to fight another battle. Traumatized, he afraid of his own shadow. Walking through a neighborhood he no longer recognized. And he would testify it's all cause the tech boom gentrifiers. Some would laugh but there's truth in his babbling. Through his experiences traveling, used used to play the saxophone and party hard after shows, but in the industry he couldn't make the status quo. So his time flew, found faith in the Thunderbird. The streets swallowed him, embraced by the underworld. Although we took it like a fish to water, he would sigh and then cry how he missed his daughter, how he lost her and knew he'd never be the same. So the liquor helps him ease the pain and see straight, man. People don't know what he meant to the city. Shit, nothing but love every time I seen Timmy the wino.
To my neighborhood, to my neighborhood,
Timmy the wino.
To my neighborhood, to my neighborhood.
Hey yo, Quiz, you been peeping the sound. I ain't heard Timmy Sax or seen him around.
I hope he ain't left town, although I couldn't blame him. The pig shutting down and new neighbors stay complaining, but things ain't changing.
They rearranging the scene and telling Timmy that he ain't fit for making it clean.
Ain't it a thing?
Same old shit in the skull, etch on the window, say
Where'd Timothy go? I miss him though.
To my neighborhood,
And there was Timmy the Wino.
Yeah, that was Timmy the Wino. Just real quick about that one, man. That's a very special one. That's kind of the first. That's one of the first songs we made for the Watershed, and so we kind of made it basically like it was me, E, and Bry all sitting in the room, and we had this beat from Micah Aza. Shout out to Micah Aza, and basically we wanted to talk about the homeless people in San Francisco specifically because we feel that it's very like they're like overlooked, you know what I mean, and like kind of looked at as like a problem for the people that aren't homeless, when it's really like they are the people, like the homeless people are the ones that have the problems, like not us, like they aren't the problem. But you know what I'm saying, like, but basically Timmy the Wino is a real person who used to kick it on like 16th and Valencia. Queasy Equipto knew him and his whole crew. That was back in the Board Stiff days that they would see Timmy the Wino, and basically Queasy was just sort of telling me about him and like his sort of mannerisms and whatnot, and I connected with that being from San Francisco, not knowing Timmy the Wino, but people like Timmy the Wino, you know what I mean? Exactly. Like there's so many people like Timmy the Wino that you just like you have real connections with, that you might not even know their name, or maybe you don't even talk to them, but you see them every day and they're a part of your life, you know what I mean? Like, and they affect you and they raise you, you know what I mean? When you grow up out here, like they really raise you with like the gems that they have, you know what I mean?
Sure, man. Definitely, like just coming from like a kid who just like hung out on street corners for like a long time, you know what I'm saying? Like I was seeing a lot of homeless folks, a lot of alcoholics, drug addicts out there, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people undermine them in the knowledge that they hold, you know what I'm saying? And just sitting there talking to a lot of like addicts, alcoholics on the corner, you know what I mean? I learned a lot of knowledge, a lot of game of what not to do, what to do, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people undermine them, you know what I mean? Because they're physical, maybe they may look unpresentable to whatever society standards might want, you know what I'm saying? Want you to look like, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. Definitely, bro. Like that's why I like more so identify with that song. Just like I know so many people who have like died, you know what I'm saying, overdosed, and you know what I mean, or have been moved out from the streets. Because like right now, what they're doing is the police is like they're pretty much kicking homeless people off the street and taking all their belongings and throwing it away. You know what I'm saying, and just piling it up in the truck and just throwing it away. So it's like those are people's belongings, regardless if they're homeless or not. You know what I mean? They hold these items valuable to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, what gives you the right to just grab that and just throw it away? You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's something that is there, but people try to don't look at it. No, so it's like, okay, the homeless people in San Francisco probably is growing, no, because you know, like more rich people are and more breadcrumbs. So you know, it's in Italy we say like who's eating makes breadcrumbs. Exactly. So with the breadcrumbs other people can eat, no?
Yeah.
So you know, there are rich people, a lot of like wealth in San Francisco. So their breadcrumbs, like literally, you know, it's feeding like so many other people. Yeah. So you know, it's And you gotta say also there is a lot of drugs in the street in San Francisco.
Good drugs.
Yeah, like bad stuff. You know, like it's pretty cheap. I guess it's cheap and easy to get. So you know,
very accessible.
Yeah, but you know that this doesn't matter. That like these are people. Like these are like people like us.
These
So
are regular people.
yeah.
Like man, like maybe perhaps this person might have succumbed to their addiction, but that doesn't make them less of a person. They might still be a mother. They might still be a father. They might be a brother. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
and, you know what I mean? That doesn't you know what I mean? Like that doesn't make them any different from us. Like you know what I'm saying? And I try not to undermine people. I try to like look at them on the same level. You know what I mean? As myself and everybody else, man. And you know. Yeah, man.
Definitely.
And so big shout out to Timmy the Wino.
Shout out to Timmy the Wino, man.
The Winos, like Timmy's, the Winos, like in
all
general.
The Timmys.
All the Timmys.
Yeah, man. The Timmys.
They're also inspirational to make a song, no?
Yeah,
definitely.
Great song, man. It's great. Exceptionally written.
Thank you.
So here we are hanging out with the Watershed. At the studio we are live, Mission District, San Francisco. It's 3:15.
Yeah.
The Watershed is the container, no? That joins, like they put together like different personalities. But let's go into the personality. Like, so you guys, like, so you have like some solo project going on, no?
All of us,
all of you guys, no?
We're all active artists.
Active artists, yeah. So let's spend some word about this. You wanna start, Professa Gabel?
Yeah, I'll start because I gotta cut out of here and go teach kids. But so like, basically, I've done a lot of projects. You know what I mean? The Drop Zone is my first, but we're gonna play something off my collaborative project with my brother Cypher 4. We are Curbside. That's the name. Or the name of our album is Uneven Pavement. And are we doing the tracks now? Or are we just going around first, or we could do whatever?
Yeah, no, we can do like you talk about it. We play a track, so it make more sense.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. All right. So yeah, this is off of Uneven Pavement. This song is called Pulse. Is produced by Baghead, featuring Jamie Z and MC Pauze.
Okay. Next.
Yeah. You know it's Pauze. Side 4, been a while. Hey, how are you doing? It's nice to meet you. My name is Pauze, but as of right now we can skip the previews. Get to the sequel where everybody is treated equal, where everybody can identify as one people. Nobody see through because everybody keeps it real. You're thinking a massive pill, no honey, ain't got no deal. I'm spitting it for the thrill, the one you feel when you kill. Impossible to stand still unless I'm popping my pills. Pay the bills, brush my teeth, can't afford any grills. I haven't worked out in a minute and it ain't hard to tell, but oh well, I guess the blazing isn't enough to get my mind to leave behind a couple people I trust, so don't front. Finding true love can really be tough, especially when you're debating if it's love or it's lust. The cannabis is probably the only thing I'ma need to say goodbye, but my mind and write it out in my mead. It's that time.
Lot of things gonna go around my brain. Lot of things gonna let me go insane.
Yo, now see, I'm starving as a real MC. Some kill to be the largest, but it's hard to harvest similes as an industry artist. Lack of skill is killing me. I'm really regarding all these carbon copy rappers as facsimile garbage. Pardon my fucking language, but the lamest seem to dumb it down. I'm running with them tough guys, the uprise, the underground. Mumble clowns stuck in front of something in the nothing sound. They in it for the funnin', but I live it for the loving pounds. I'm from the town where we scoping for the okie doke. No need for phonies, only rollies for the dope we smoke. Mostly cope with sickness, being vicious is our only cope. So how we finna fix it when the grid insists we go for broke? Load the needle, let the beat inject the records. When selected by the people, then the beats will get respected. We need to win the message with an effervescent presence. Yeah, now check the method while I resurrect the essence like what?
Lot of things gonna go around my brain. Lot of things gonna let me go insane.
Yeah, stop, no, please, stop. Don't poke me, I'm not less mad cause you acting all jokey. Roll me up and smoke me, I'm crumbling herb. I don't wanna talk about something you heard. All the gossiping's astonishing, creating a wall. In between close friends, I'm evading the calls. Only real shit I'm hearing's what I place in a stall, or a sound that a chisel tip makes on a wall. Little shit that I've been going through will make them convulse. Doctor thought that I was dead from the weight of my pulse. Too thick, cause I'm too sick, popping the pills. I'm a fish out of water, let's this pot in my gills. Breathe, each song like a grain in the sand, and in albums like a castle that I made with my hands. Sand, I love it when you say my name. A lot of things move on, but it ain't my pain. Hey.
Lot of things gonna go around my brain. Lot of things gonna make me go insane.
And there was the Curbside.
Curbside Pulse featuring myself, MC Pauze. Curbside is Side 4 and Professa Gabel. And so a little bit more about the Watershed. So the Watershed is derived from, or is, the people, the main folks in it is Equipto, Brycon, Monk HTS, and also Collective, which is the group that me, MC Pauze, McStravick, Professa Gabel, and Baghead all derive from. And we started this collective kind of the same type of idea as the Watershed. Just kind of, we felt like the music that we enjoy, the music that we make, that we listen to, isn't what's being played on the radio, isn't what's popular, isn't, what's being massively consumed by everybody. And so we just wanted to create, we wanted to create our own group, our own platform, so that we can put out what we want and stuff like that. And luckily we have OGs like Equipto and Brycon, Monk HTS, who really help us out with, creating that message, creating that music, that sound and stuff. And Monk himself, HTS, is actually a crew as well, right?
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing, just because you can have it just shows, it goes to show that even if you have your own thing going, that doesn't mean you got to stick to it. It doesn't mean you got to do it all on your own,
Yeah, you could collectively come together with folks, man. This is the second group that I've worked with, on a project with, and I'm gonna continue to do stuff like that. It's just about being creative.
It's more powerful also.
Yeah, it's about being creative and expressive, and not just kind of confining yourself in a bubble, and kind of bouncing ideas off people and seeing what they think, and you know what I mean, yeah, man, it's just about being creative and just more so getting this message out,
Yeah,
getting these real messages.
And so we'll play another track off of or from the Ulto Collective. This one is called Comatose from the Sweet Note. It's off of my project. That is the title track, Comatose from the Sweet Note. It's on my SoundCloud. You can check it out, soundcloud.com/MCPauze. And there's a lot in this song, so I'll explain a little bit more after we listen.
Will this beat go low enough to get me out of this hole? Woke up, my street closed, can't remember anything at all.
letting go like a leaf blow. Ride the wind cause the world's so cold. Gotta win cause they want me gone. Gotta dream like Elijah one. Comatose from the sweet note. Please somebody wake me up at all. Let me know some my sleep mode. Please don't wake me up until next fall. Hibernating is a cheat code. Contemplating what's got to be done. Overdose from the weed smoke. All these humidity thoughts ain't fun. Make me wanna go grab a gun. Make me wanna go on the run. Make me wanna hide from the sun. Make me wanna rhyme like Big Pun. Drink a bottle of Eclectic. Pop bottles till the morning come. Need a honey with deep throat. Feel the pain so she suck me numb. Feel the petty from the depot. I've been in and I wanna be done. Fuck this shit, no more air in my lungs. I've been drunk more than once being sprung. Feel the heavy from the depot, but I still have it, I know that I'm wrong. Need a blessing for the sea post, telling me let it out in the song. Gotta make a head of fly so I stay high. Gotta try to blow up like a C4. Gotta make a long shot like a mayor. Gotta try not die for my people. For a really long time I would just cry. Never made it on time to my J.O. Because I gotta get washed, it would say bye. Took a really long time, now I say no. That's case closed. And why baby, I still need to heal. Although 2 years have passed, but I still think about you and all your bill. Butterflies from the sweet talk, memories that I will never kill. It's a hike on the steep walk, hoping that you're on top of the hill. I find out you're not. That screws up the plot. I smoke on my pot. I'm high like a lot. My life is something bodacious. I'm neon, this beats the matrix. My zoo will not fit the cages. Cause that show me all the exits. I'm hot from oppressing ages. Been taught to swing through the changes. Look down, can trip on my laces. Feel down, my brain got my laces. Well, now I'm losing my patience. Slow down, I'm losing my gracious. Burn out, I'm taking the great risks. I'm dying to go with the faces. Gotta pray for a sweet road. Triple K in America. Before the planet
Hey, what's up with Mingo?
Let's get rid of all the egos. That's the only thing that's stopping us. To overthrow the corrupted ones. Until the president we're fucking done. With the lies and the cancer. Frisco, don't fuck with the Bama. I'll go be the Joe Montana. Throw the captain to beat all the scammers. And expose all the frauds with the cameras. I can't stand ya, I feel anger. When the news on TV is the danger. It's the reason we don't trust the strangers.
You don't have any belief, boy. The Lord don't care about who's got the biggest house.
My grandpa was always coming at us with that religion. And every time, go in one ear and out the other.
Hey. Do you care whether you live or die?
How slow will this be go? Slow enough to get me out of this hole. Woke up in my street clothes, don't remember anything at all. Letting go like a leaf blow. Ride the wind cause the world's so cold. Gotta win cause they want me gone. Gotta drink like Elijah one. Comatose from the sweet note. Please nobody wake me up at all. Let me dose from my sweet road. Please don't wake me up until next fall.
Come through $10.
Sliding scale depending if you real or not.
Overdose in the weed smoke. All these humidity thoughts ain't fun. Make me wanna get hella dumb. Make me wanna rap where I'm from. Make me wanna get hella drunk. Make me wanna puff indica. In the cut, in the Rico. Puffin' Mary till the midnight come. Need a lady that is Rio. Super rough because she's the one. Feel petty from the depot. I've been in and I wanna be out. Just spit all of this shit out my mouth and make tackies all move to the south. Everybody in Peligro. From the scandals I can't even count. Smash a bottle of Eclectic. If I'm dying then I'm balling out. I came close to achieving the real ordeal. About being in love and I still think about it and know it's a pill. But it flies on the sweet talk. Memories that I will never kill. It's a hike on a steep walk. Hoping that you're on top of the hill. I find out I'm lost. I'm out of the box. I smoke on my pot. I'm losing a lot. My life is something bodacious. I'm here on this piece of matrix.
Professa Gabel.
When I fit the cages. Cause they'll show me on the exits. I'm not from oppressing ages. Been time to swim through the changes. Look down, can trip on my laces. Feel down, my brain got my laces. Oh, now I'm losing my patience. Slow down, I'm losing my graces. Burn out, I'm taking the fragrance. I'm dying to go with the faces. Gotta pray for a sweet road. Triple K in America. Before the planning on E-road. Money they ain't scared of us. Let's get rid of all the egos. That's the only thing that's stopping us. Overthrow all the corrupted ones. Until the president we're fucking done. With the lies and the cancer. Frisco, don't fuck with the Bama. I'll go be the Joe Montana. Throw the cash and defeat all the scammers. And expose all the frauds with the cameras. I can't stand ya, I feel anger. When the news on TV is the danger. It's the reason I'm lost in the paper.
That was Comatose from the Sweet Note off MC Pauze's new EP, which is called Comatose from the Sweet Note. And that track is just kind of about depression, man. Honestly, like, I have dabbled with my experiences of depression, and from my experiences, I've found that music has really helped me get out of that, making music, finding beats, writing lyrics, just trying to express myself, trying to get that out of my system. I feel like that's the way I get that off my shoulders. I get it out, and And I also find that, like, you know, because for me, when I hear other songs that, you know, talk about the things that I'm feeling, I feel good. I feel it makes me feel like there are other people that feel the things that I feel.
Yeah.
And so I feel like by making my music, by putting it out, you know, as long as that I know that as long as there's one person who feels some type of way, you know, who can hear these lyrics, who can hear the song, the beat, and just be like, yo, like, this is what I feel, like, thank you, like, then that's what I do it for and stuff. And shout out to Gabe Zapata on the beat, also a producer for Old Soul Collective, and yeah, man, I love making music.
Yeah, it's good, man. Music is music
Beautiful.
is the best, no? Because
Right.
you know, can serve like for many reasons, no? Even like if you're sad, like if you're depressed, you deal with that, like making music to.
If you're depressed, if you're happy, every mood, you know,
Yeah.
it's like it's always a reason to make music for me.
Yeah, and also, you know, there is so much music out there that it really can fit your mood, like
Right.
any kind of mood. So, yeah.
But mainly, I make music when I'm depressed, which is crazy. No, I'm just joking. no, but yeah, man. Are we getting into this next one, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so this next joint is with Messy Marv and San Quinn, San Francisco legends, produced by myself and Everclear. Shout out to the homie Everclear. He's a producer I work with. We're producing mad people's albums right now. It's like we just got our studio with Brycon actually as well. So we're gonna be like stupid cooking up mad music. So definitely stay tuned to all the stuff we'll be releasing. But yeah, Messy Marv and San Quinn, the first like official release that they've released in like over 10 years, man. It's called Coca Leaf, produced by myself and Everclear.
Shout out to Everclear.
Yeah.
And Monk HTS.
Mess and Quinn, man, we back at it, nigga.
Man, like we never left, you dig what I'm saying? Back and bending into this.
Yeah, I'm back like I left the bitch, though, nigga. Free, man. Nicky Mo, nigga, D and them. Yeah, R.I.P. nigga, fee and them. Yeah, R.I.P. nigga, fee and them. Mickey Mo, nigga, D and them. All my niggas all free again. It's worldwide news like CNN. Yeah, it's worldwide news like CNN. Yeah, all my niggas all free again. They all free again.
Mafia, mom down, entry automatic. We tripled every package till the nigga was handed. You sleep with no Xanax. Man, the plug, then I learn to speak Spanish. Got me fucking with this coca leaf. Got me running around the city with a pull of me. You know it's 50 field mode to the soul of me. Poppy dropping off 100, he want 12 a piece. Fucking with this coca leaf.
I wake up on this coca leaf. Life ain't nothing but nigga, this coca leaf. This badass little bitch in this coca leaf. I wake up every day on this coca leaf. Yeah, wake up on this coca leaf. Life ain't nothing but nigga, this coca leaf. This badass little bitch in this coca leaf. I wake up every day on this coca leaf. On this coca leaf. Overlords, nigga, underlords. They say we the niggas that they looking for. Yeah, they say we the niggas that they looking for. Mount Gouda, nigga, Guzman and them overlords. Yeah, Tabernacle, nigga, synagogue. Yeah, Mac God, nigga, yeah, I sent a bride. Yeah, Mac God, nigga, I'm a sinner bride. Yeah, Tabernacle, nigga, synagogue. Yeah, Mac
You know
God.
we fool with it, man. Another move we gon' make. We gonna bounce to the stage, pushing Peruvian flag. You know we fool with it, man. Another move we gon' make. We gonna bounce to the stage, pushing Peruvian flag. 100K in the safe, 1 million to say, 10 million to say, 100 million to say, 100K in the safe, 1 million to say, 10 million to say, 100 million to say.
I wake up on this coca leaf. Life ain't nothing but nigga, this coca leaf. This badass little bitch in this coca leaf. I wake up every day on this coca leaf. Yeah, wake up on this coca leaf. Life ain't nothing but nigga, this coca leaf. This badass little bitch in this coca leaf. I wake up every day on this coca leaf. On this coca leaf. I might let the bitch cop the B. Might fuck around and let the bitch cop a V. Might fuck around and let the bitch cop a V. Yeah, I might fuck around and let her cop a B. Fuck around with me, I'm a cash lord. Told the bitch what you got your money for. You want the Burberry and the Montclair coat. Yeah, but bitch, you gotta put this dick in your throat. Bitch, down your
Like
throat.
a bad bitch in Hawaii. Seen the water glisten off her body. Real jade in the Buddha piece, little yacht. Another 1,000 bricks we put an order in. Huh? Fuck the feds and the police. Me and Mess really fucking with this coca league. Crack the gates, set my real killers on the streets. Crack the gates, set my real killers on the streets. Huh?
I wake up on this coca leaf. Life ain't nothing but nigga this coca leaf. This badass little bitch in this coca leaf. I wake up every day on this coca leaf. Yeah, wake up on this coca leaf. Life ain't nothing but nigga this coca leaf. This badass little bitch in this coca leaf. I wake up every day on this coca leaf. On this coca leaf.
Yeah, buddy.
Yup.
That was San Quentin, Messy Marv, Coca Leaf, produced by myself and Everclear. Shout out to the homie, man. But yeah, man, it was a blessing to be able to work with them dudes, man. It's like I grew up listening to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was like 12 years old. I was in a group home. I got locked up. They sent me to a group home for doing graffiti. And, like, their album, it dropped 98 summer. It was San Quentin, Messy Marv, Explosive Mode. And that's what we listened to 98 summer like crazy, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to work with them, you know what I'm saying, it was just like, wow, you know, I used to listen to you guys when I was a kid in the group home, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was a blessing, man. And, yeah, definitely working on this joint with San Quentin right now, finishing out his album right now. I'm producing entirely. And the homie Dregs won. We just finished out his album. Yeah, a bunch of stuff, man. Look out for all the stuff I'm producing, man.
Yeah, what's the best way to follow up?
Follow me on Instagram, Monk HTS, Monk_HTS, Monk HTS on pretty much everything. You know what I'm saying? Also on Facebook as Monk Hard to Stop. That's one word, Hard to Stop. But yeah, man, you can find me on YouTube, Spotify, Instagrams, you know, all your social medias and all your digital outlets and stuff, man.
McStravick.
Yeah, I'm going to play this song called Mystic by Mannequin McStravick, produced by myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's featuring Omi the Homie, another person from Old Soul Collective. Yeah, it's going to be on my beat tape as well, which is called Meditate, drop in the middle of June. So it's a beat tape, but this is the one song with raps on the project.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Are you do like MPC? You use MPC for production. You do computer stuff.
Yeah, I use Ableton mainly, and I have a sampler as well. I sample records.
You sample records, and that's how you make your beats.
Yeah, mostly on Ableton. I have a SP404 as well.
Okay.
Which I use as a tool for that as well.
Cool. Yeah, let's listen to Mystic.
Yeah, so the Mystic by Mannequin McStravick featuring Omi the Homie.
President to make you pay to be the victim. The shallow truth of our system. I'm screaming, fuck the American dream while I go and get one. Taking over toll roads, bypassing sentinels, living the meaning of being millennials. Planetary space dust combined with miracles to perform the story that we have not yet wrote. Although there is a long ways to go, so just sit back, relax, and you might want to take notes, cause you were born into the fold, the humble soul, only to grow exposed to the wrath of human nature. Bad man, I get a lot, building empire, set the world on fire. Use them on sun and data to build up the war, and think we'll never fall. Bad man, I get a lot, building empire, set the world on fire. Use them on sun and data to build up the war, and think we'll never fall. Yeah, a revolution is solidified by one's commitment to endurance. But when it's time for that, It's a trap. The revolution starts inside of us. Change you and change the world. Every day is a war. Stay in tune with how you resonate. Purify your wavelengths. Don't be slipping on that KFC chicken grease. Sipping the Kool-Aid handed to you by the MK Ultron. That's how you get brainwashed.
Brainwashed. So keep your mind right, cause everybody thinks they living in the limelight. But when the time's right, you gotta go and get it. So don't forget to keep your money where your head is and cherish the cycle that you're living in. And learn to love it cause you got to keep living it. Cause honestly it's a battle to keep spitting it. In a cold world you gotta check what your intention is. And keep the motion, you gotta keep it coasting. Cause they be braggadocious when they bragging with the boasting. I see the ocean, head still spinning. Depressed as shit, but you know I'm still grinning. Sinning, beginning to wake myself up. Cause ain't nobody else can hold your head up.
Bad man, I get dollar. Building empire, set the world on fire. Use them on Sunday data to build up the war. You think we'll never fall? Wow. Bad man, I get dollar. Building empire, set the world on fire. Use them on Sunday data to build up the war. You think we'll never fall?
They said our lips too big and our nose too wide. That our hair is ugly, look how they telling lies. Realize I was a queen, keep my head held high. Taking steps forward till I get to the prize. Looking to the future, got my eyes on the sky. Relearn these old histories and stop the menticide. The murder of our people is a fucking genocide. Dropping bombs on the children, it's a bloody war inside. Cold world, cold world. Made me wonder if they had a heart. Seize precious lives before they even had a start. Won't think twice to tear the world apart. I said they won't think twice to tear the world apart. Blood stains soak the fabric of America. Speak the truth and they act like they ain't hearing us. Speak the truth and they stop and they stare at you. Use fair but let them know that they ain't scaring us. They ain't scaring us none. They ain't scaring us none. They ain't scaring us none.
Bad man, I get dollar. Building empire, set the world on fire. Use them on Sunday data to build up the war. You think we'll never fall? Wow. Bad man, I get dollar. Building empire, set the world on fire. Use them on Sunday data to build up the war. You think we'll never fall? Yeah.
All right. So this was Mystic. Let's talk about your influence, McStravick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard like some kind of like Morricone-ish, Ennio Morricone. It's kind of like, I mean, you're like you sample Mina.
Yeah.
You have this classic.
Yeah,
music.
I do like some classical music. I like a lot of jazz. I feel like I have a really wide range of musical background. I grew up with my dad and my parents had hella records, and I kind of grew up with turntables and using mixers. So like a lot of different soul and jazz and reggae and punk rock, like The Clash, like Donald Byrd, Miles Davis, a bunch of stuff. And then
it's a great thing, like a legacy, you know, like from your family. You get the records and then like you play with. I mean, you like randomly you pick one, no, and then you can like you discover like a whole universe, no, and then like, and it's great because you can like sample them, no, and you have like, so it's like having a library. I don't know, it's
definitely. I think it's funny you say Morricone because I think a lot of my music really does get kind of a cinematic kind of feeling to it.
Okay.
A lot of the things that jump out at me kind of have a cinematic vibe to them, and I feel like a lot of my beats have that kind of edge to it.
Yeah, cool. So you're preparing a beat tape.
Yeah, I have a beat tape coming.
Coming up, okay. In June, you said.
Yeah, mid-June. It's called Meditate.
Okay.
I'm gonna have cassettes, and it's gonna be online, digital.
Cool. Yeah. So expect some cinematic beats and.
Yeah, some like
instrumentals. There is just one joint with vocals. This one we heard, huh?
Exactly, instrumentals. Okay. It's all very mellow, meditative. That's why it's called Meditate.
Okay.
Some cinematic stuff on there.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Looking forward to that.
Right on. Yeah, look out for that.
Oh, in the meanwhile, it's 3:44 here in at BFF. Let's remind again for. Who just tune in now that you guys have the record release party, the Watershed tomorrow.
Elbow Room.
Elbow Room.
Yeah.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. till close. It's gonna be a guest, lots of great performers.
It's gonna be a good show. We'll have our CDs and our tapes for sale.
Yeah,
we'll have stickers. I think lighters as well.
Yeah,
if
we got lighters though, man.
Lighters,
it's
nice.
lit.
Yeah, it's lit.
literally.
And if somebody's not in San Francisco, how can get the music on the internet, for example?
Yeah, Spotify. You can go to Apple Music, iTunes. You can go to
it's everywhere.
Bandcamp.
It's like on the digital platform. Just look
YouTube's.
up the Watershed.
If you want physical copies, you should go to our Bandcamp page, and we have it all for sale.
We can mail it to you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Get your lighters too, man.
Get lighters, yeah.
Lit.
Cool. So it's glad to hear that like besides that, also you guys have like personal project going on. So the music is going, it's flowing. No, the music is always present. No, and
we're gonna have this momentum, man. We're gonna keep the momentum up and running, man. All our solo projects, everything we're doing, more Watershed music. You know what I'm saying? I'm producing the homie Equipto's next EP.
Okay.
So Equipto will be, me and him will be releasing the EP as well. So look out for that, man.
Cool. Yeah, it's a florid environment. No, it's like prolific. Yes, that's the word.
They say things in motion tend to stay in motion, man.
Yes.
Isaac Newton.
Yep, Sir Isaac Newton.
Yeah, if I quote
and
him.
if you want to just stay connected with us, you could follow us at the Watershed 415 on Instagram, on Twitter, I believe.
Yeah, Watershed at Watershed 415 at Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
The Watershed.
The Watershed 415.
Everything.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and we even got a SoundCloud. The album's not on there. We have a couple of singles that we did. We released before the album, but go ahead, follow us on SoundCloud as well. But if you really want to support us, if you really like what we're doing, please just go to our Bandcamp. That's our main page for connecting with our fans and with
merchandise.
The people. And
Yeah, we got a new video out today if you haven't seen it yet. Real dope by the Watershed with Equipto, Professa Gabel, Monk, produced by Brycon, Ben Ezra on bass, Low Tech 1200.
Yeah, shout out to Ben Ezra also.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Shout out Ben Ezra. The video is by Doozy. People, our videos on YouTube. We got another one on there as well, very own.
Cool. And tomorrow at the Elbow Room.
Tomorrow, Elbow Room, 9 o'clock, 18th in Valencia.
With the Watershed.
With the Watershed release party. Please, if you really like the album, if you haven't even heard it yet, and you're the type of person that likes to go to shows first and hear it, then please come through.
Oh, yeah, we'll give you a good show, man. We tearing this shit down, man. Off top.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Yep.
Cool. Let's close the show with a song from the Watershed album.
Let's do it.
And stay tuned on BFF.FM. Astral Projection Radio Hour is coming next at 4 p.m. Thank you, McStravick, MC Pauze, Monk HTS.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nino.
Thank you for being here. And also Professa Gabel. Huh?
Thank you, Nino.
Oh, thank you.
Nino.
Yeah.
Shout out to Equipto and Brycon.
Shout out
they couldn't make it today, but they sent us in their place, and I think we delivered.
Represented, yes, represented. All right. So, which one is the song for closing this show?
So we're gonna do the intro into Foot in the Door, which are the first two tracks on the album.
All right. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. BFF.FM Espresso Sesh every Tuesday from 2 to 4 with Antonino Musco.
The Watershed has arrived.
All right.
And if you call it Frisco, they put their noses in the air.
You folks seem to think that no place in this world compares with San Francisco.
The universe begins to look more and more like a great thought than a great machine.
Watershed.